Tex, with Johnny out, that meant a lot of opportunity for you and your line mates, power play, the whole 9 yards. How do you think all of that worked out for you tonight?
Yeah, I think we got a good goal over there, and you know, it's bad for the team when someone is out, but somebody has to take opportunity. You know, it's been like that for the last month, and gotta keep doing it.
It seemed like you really took advantage of it, and the three of you on that power play goal really worked together. Just talk about the chemistry that the three of you had almost instantly there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's anything crazy. I think that was a simple play. We didn't talk too much before the game about plays and everything. We just go with the feeling, and obviously we got our road to take on the breakout. But offensive zone, you just take what they give you.
What does it say about your team that you handle these injuries, guys in and out of the lineup? Daniil goes down tonight, and still are able to compete in the games the way you are. What does it say about the way you guys play?
Yeah, I think it showed that we care. We have character in this group, and we're not gonna give up. Gonna play like it's fighting for the playoff. You know, that's how we should be. You know, that's our job. We're in the NHL, and we got to do it.
Tex, when did you guys know that Johnny wasn't going to be able to play?
Before the game.
Just a little bit before the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how tough is it to, I mean, you guys are playing with different, your line's been pretty stable, but different combinations of guys because of all the injuries. How much has that sort of turned this last month just upside down?
I mean, obviously it's different. Every night it's a different lineup, but it's not an excuse. You know, we're all great players here, and gotta do their job no matter what. And we gotta find a way to win those games.
Yeah.
Marchy, again, today you find out that Johnny's not going to be in. Different line mates, different power play, everything else. How do you feel like you guys handled that tonight?
Yeah, tough. Every game tough without our players and without Johnny. And we play not bad today, I say, but like we lose couple chances for score and lose third goal on the third. It's not good for us and lose this game, but I think we can win this game. We can win and stay in the battle. But every player try to fight and come back on this game, and we have good chances.
Looked like you and Tex and Bronkov had some pretty good chemistry going on that power play.
Yeah, we just try to move. I say before we try to move puck quick, like just 1-2 touches, and if we have opportunity for like open net, we try to make it. And is it work? We need to work together in future and like talk about that and grow up.
You had a pretty good look there late in the game on a wraparound. Did it just roll on you a little bit, or you just hit the post?
Sorry, say it again.
You had a pretty good look there right late in the game where you had a wraparound opportunity. Did that puck just roll off your stick, or just and you hit the post right there, right near the end of the game? You went around the net and had a little wraparound chance.
It's post, yeah. I think, yeah. If I'd been a little bit harder on the puck and just try to move on the net, I think I can score that moment, and it's a good opportunity for me for sure. And we can make it. We can make that, and just keep working next and think about next game.
Are you guys able to learn anything about yourselves with so many guys out and still being able to compete with these teams that are in the playoffs?
Yeah, for sure. We lose too many guys, and we have a good line now with Sibley and Tex, and we try to take confidence and leader stuff on us, and try to do best on the ice, and not every game. Maybe we have a couple mistakes today, but like we try to do our best.
Kirill, does this remind you of last season with all of the injuries? Now you had them pretty much all last season, but this last month has just been crazy with these guys.
Yes, can you repeat? You understand? Like last year, this year.
Does it remind you of what you went through last
year?
Yeah. All the injuries as well.
Of course, it's I don't know what's happened, but like 2 seasons we lose for, and a lot of guys. Just interesting for me if we can make a playoff now, and we have a race for playoff. We don't have a full team now. Yeah. It's crazy, and we need to figure out that moment. I understand it's like it happened on the ice, and like, but we need to be better for that moment too, and because same now it's fine, but if we have a race for playoff, it's really tough for us.
How's the spirit in the room? Is it tough
What's-
to keep the spirits up?
What's my spirit, guys?
Mood. What the mood?
The mood is energy, mood in the room.
I think every team now a little tired because season close with over, like it's over 6 games left, but we try to keep energy on the locker room, try to talk with every player, young guys give for everybody, me too, like try to give energy, and I think we are good in the locker room, just keep doing what we're doing and try to do our best.
Can this be an important time for you, for Sillinger, Texier, to get those top minutes, to get it, big minutes that you can kind of use to develop your game even more?
Yeah, for sure. We play really good games, and I really like my teammates. They work really hard to make good plays, and it's a good time for us. For sure, we need to learn because we have a lot of minutes on the ice. We learn. We have a big experience now, and same try to do our best and be better every game because we're all young guys here, and it's good for future.
Kirill, on that goal, have you practiced that before trying to bank it off the goalie's head?
No, I can say I can practice that. I can't put goal and say I will shoot on your head. It's not right, I think, and it's still on my head. I think about that. If I have opportunity, I try to shoot. I shoot this season a couple times like that, but different corner and miss it, and like, it's a bad play. But if I got it, it's a goal, and it's a little bit lucky for sure. And I say it's a hope play, and is it work?
That was your only chance to get that puck in from that angle, right?
Yeah, but like I don't think much because it's happening so quick, and like I say, I remember Crosby goals in like 5, 7, 6 maybe years ago. He scored a lot of goals just shooting the head, and like it's on my head. I think about that. If I have opportunity, I try to do it.
You're not expecting to play, but stuff happens, and you got to be ready. How hard is it to come into that game?
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's part of your job as a goalie to always be ready to come in and help the team. So I think just once you're into the game, you're not really thinking about it. You're kind of just into the flow of things as normal.
Did you come in here for a second intermission and do anything to get your heart rate up? I mean, you played a little bit there at the end of the first. Were you able to do anything during the first intermission to?
For me, it's just kind of the same as a normal intermission, as if I was playing. Once I was kind of in there, you get into it quick, and it kind of feels like you've been in the game the whole time. So it's fine.
When you're a backup, do you go into every game thinking that is a possibility? Like, do you kind of have your mental state where you need it to be able to go in a situation like that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, for me, my preparation doesn't really change whether I'm starting or backing up. So, like you said, that's always just a possibility, and that's your job to be ready. So for me, that's kind of understanding what the situation is and just being ready when I can.
You happy with the way you played?
I felt good. I mean, obviously there's things to improve. It's about winning hockey games at the end of the day. So there's obviously things to improve and some positives to take from it as well. So we'll look back and watch the video and learn a little bit.
You've had quite a bit of success just overall in the amount of time that you've been able to play. How much have you? You're a confident guy anyway, but how much have you been able to kind of use those and build on each one of them? When you get in there.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the experiences. I think I just like to play and wherever it is. So for me, it's always fun just to be out there and learn from the situations you see. I mean, every game is a different situation, so I just like to learn and just keep getting better as much as I can.
You had a better seat than any of us. Could you tell how much the guys were emptying the tank tonight? This was a big effort game.
Yeah. I mean, I think for us, like, we knew they were going to be ready, and for us, it was really about putting in a really good effort for us. And I think the guys did a great job of that from the first period. And then when I came in as well, I think the effort was there for the full 60 minutes. So as long as the effort's there, you can't complain.
Yeah.
Ezzy, how tough was it to see Daniil go down like that? That's part one, and then part two is how do you feel like your team responded after that?
Well, the guys played hard. There's no question there. It's hard to see Daniil going down like this. He's been playing so good, created some momentum for himself and for the team, and just unfortunate. And we lost Bean in the third period too. He's going to be out for a while. So
You lose Gaudreau to, I assume, a short-term illness before the game. Is this feeling like last year to you a little bit, where you just had that unending crush? It seemed like every day you came to the rink and somebody else was either not able to play or you're losing people.
Been here for 3 years. It feels the same. For 3 years, we're highly injured. Something we need to talk about this summer. If there's anything we can do different, if obviously, but yeah, it's similar to the previous years.
How have you had to change how you want to play with so many guys out? Have you had to make adaptations to that?
Well, not the foundation, but how we approached it, how we managed the puck. We knew we were going to spend a lot of time in our D zone, so we saw some clips on our D zone coverage, making sure we keep them to the outside. But that's a heavy team. Like getting the puck back was tough for our guys tonight. So, but managing the blue lines was a big component of tonight's game.
Haven't had a chance to see Jack Greaves too many times in the NHL, but every time that he's up here, it seems like he plays really well. I mean, just how impressed are you with his ability? I mean, tonight it's a relief performance, but I mean, just to be able to kind of handle the NHL. Like
He's been good. He's been good every time we called for his help. He's been really good for us, and he competes hard. He's had a good season in Cleveland. But every time we played him, he's responded well. And tonight was a different kind of test, cold coming in the game. And but that's the process. Just like for the other players coming in the lineup and making your way up there, you have to go through that. And so far, he's been pretty successful.
You mentioned the injuries and how you adjust things tactically. How about up here and the spirit in the room? What have you learned about that over the last 3 years, and how have you responded this year?
Well, I really like, so we talk about habits, winning habits, and we have some non-negotiables that we need to do every night. But the guys, we approach it like, what do we need to do today to win this game? And that's, we just focus on that. I have to admit that the older guys are pushing, and they were yesterday at practice. They pushed themselves. It's just what we do every day that prepares us for a hockey game. The mindset has been right.
You mentioned that Jake was out for a while. Do you have any kind of update on Daniil?
No, not yet.
Do you ever get down? Like, do you ever look in the mirror in the morning and say, not another one?
Not for those reasons. No, yes, I do. No, that's, you know what? Adversity and challenges will define who you are as a person. Yeah, we get hit in the guts, right? In the gut right now, and how we approach that and how we fight through that is, these are great lessons. And we challenged our guys a few games ago how we're going to respond. And we had that game against Pittsburgh and Colorado. We played well. We competed hard tonight. The guys are showing a lot of character, and that's a big piece of the foundation moving forward.
Have you been surprised with the crowds, given your position in the standings and the injury difficulties?
I've been amazed by the crowds since day one. They've been supporting the team. The fifth line has been amazing, and can't wait to give them more wins during the season. So it's they deserve it. They've been just amazing for us. So surprised. A lot of people are asking, but I'm not surprised. They've been following. They've been supporting the team, and it's been one part of our organization that is a real strength is our supporters.